So in the specific of the jumping cholla, of course, it does not jump. That's a myth. So what happened is that the plant, the cholla, and all those related plants, the branches are made of individual segments joined to each other and covered with spines. So the spine, at the end of the spine, there is a hook, a very tiny hook. And this is a very strong hook made of very strong material, much stronger than the union between this each segment of the branch. So if you were to get that hook on you, on your clothing, on your shoes, or on your skin, the segment will just break off immediately from the plant. And so the entire little branch will end up on you. And so that's sometimes how people think that's been jumped on them just because they don't even realize they're actually being touched by it. And also what happens usually when that happens, the first reaction of people is try to shake it off with kind of a jerking movement. And often doing that, you're actually getting worse because you get driven even more into your flesh. And then becomes really, really hard to get out. It is painful. Actually, the choya could be really painful because the traditional method, if you want to try to get a one of those choya stick off you, will be to have some people says, oh, you should always carry a comb with you when you go hiking so that you can put the tip of the comb between your skin and the segment that you have attached and try to pry it out. Because often you see people, it becomes kind of comical if it wasn't so painful that people trying to get it off, it just end up in another part of the body. Or some people try to get it and they get stuck with both hands, trying to remove it or something. In desperation, they try to pull it and then they get stuck. And it's so painful that then you don't know what to do after that. So, yeah, so having a comb, I'm sure it's to do it. And you can also anything, find some a stick and try to put it, let's say it's in your forearm, try to put it between your and try pull it. And you would see that the hook is actually going to pull your skin so much that you would never think you could pull your skin so much higher. And it can be painful. And has happened to me, for example, and tweezer won't cut it. I mean, I have to get pliers to actually pull those out, and yeah, it is painful. So that's something. So you want to avoid touching those, and especially happens. It can happen while you're hiking. You're just as you're walking, there might be like a piece on the ground, maybe even just a dead brown piece. You don't realize it, you get it on your shoe, and then as you walk with your movement or your step from the shoe, it can transfer to the calf or your other leg. So that's very common. It's on your shoe, you don't realize it, and then a moment later, a few seconds later, it's on your calf, and then you think, oh, it jumped on me, but that's just what happened.